Yo. Yo. Today I'm going to be reading Proverbs 4. April 4th. I'll be reading Proverbs 4 out of the Jerusalem Bible. You're having a blessed day thus far. Still looking at the Western Wall. Okay, yeah. Proverbs 4. On choosing wisdom. Listen, my sons, to a father's instruction. Pay attention and learn what clear perception is. What I am commending to you is sound doctrine. Do not discard my teaching. I too was once a son with a father, in my mother's eyes a tender child unique. This was what he used to teach me. Let your heart treasure what I have to say. Keep my principles and you shall live. Acquire wisdom, acquire perception. Never forget her, never deviate from my words. Do not desert her, she will keep you safe. Love her, she will watch over you. The beginning of wisdom, the acquisition of wisdom, at the cost of all you have, acquire perception. Hold her close, and she will make you great. Embrace her, and she will be your pride. She will set a crown of grace on your head. She will present you with a glorious diadem. Listen, my son. So something even greater than a crown. Like, not even just the victors of a victor's game of a public sport, but a royal crown, a royal diadem. A glorious one. Listen, my son. And that's, Lord of Lords, King of Kings, sovereign over all sovereigns, authority supreme over all judges here. So Judge Baldwin here, there's only one person on the planet who has this authority. I don't believe that it's you, and I believe that you're harassing and abusing me right now, and the end of this book says that anybody satanically doing that gets thrown alive into a burning lake. If you want that to be you, continue abusing me. If you don't want that to be you, make this right. You've cost the city billions of dollars. You're costing the crypto community billions of dollars. Nick Vo committed perjury. All this is really obvious. Me having to go to a competency evaluation, a notice of evaluation. This is the Harris Center, which I think is connected to UT Health. I graduated from UT Dallas, and I'm being harassed by a number of people, it seems, from UT Dallas, from here, in ways which are hyper abusive, illegal, sexual in nature, and is going to be considered rape in the future. So the wisdom was to not do that to me. The crown on my head is that I'm sovereign over all of you for having harassed me like this. Well, that I always was, but this is the really obvious, we shouldn't have done this, right? It probably would have been wise not to abuse me like this. Listen, my son, take my words to heart, and the years of your life shall be multiplied. I have educated you in the ways of wisdom. I have guided you along the paths of honesty. As you walk, your going will be unhindered. As you run, you will not stumble. Hold fast to discipline. Never let her go. Keep your eyes on her. She is your life. Never set foot on the path of the wicked. Do not walk the way the evil go. Avoid it. Do not take it. Turn your back on it. Pass it by. For they cannot sleep unless they have first done wrong. They miss their sleep if they have not brought someone down. Wickedness is the bread they eat, and violence the wine they drink. Judge Baldwin and Detective Nick Vo. Very obvious elements in this. They cannot sleep unless they have first done wrong. What they're doing is wrong. It violates my constitutional rights. It violates my humanity. They are torturing me and abusing me in 2019 America. It hurts more than getting hit by a car. Even though it looked like I hit the car, it hurts more than getting hit by the car. The path of the virtuous is like the light of dawn. Like in Revelation, the dawn of the day, like the hours, like the 5 months that they have tanked the crypto industry because everybody's watching this. They're watching this in Africa. People are dying in Africa. US soldiers are dying in Africa because these dudes would rather shoot Americans because they see Americans as killing the party. They're looking over here and they see the people getting the party started, like, yo, Matthew Ray Wilkins. They see, you know, real African American getting the party started, but they see a real person getting the party started, a human, and then they see the judges and the legal system here torturing away my rights. They don't give a fuck about Americans or American soldiers. You're endangering America's mission in Africa and all around the world with this dumbass behavior. Judge Baldwin and Detective Nick Vo. I believe it's weighing on them heavily. I'm surprised. If they aren't sick already, they're going to get diseased and sick imminently and suddenly. We're waiting on just an earthquake there, and that's the end of this book, and I have all the authority on the planet to just say, throw him in a burning lake, throw him in a burning lake, throw him in a burning lake. All this is mine anyway. Do you get that? That's all this is about. We go to a place that's way better, a kingdom of heaven, a kingdom of the sky. Shemaim. By the way, when I say Shemaim, that's Shema, Lord is present, Yoshim. The path of the virtuous is like the light of dawn, its brightness glowing like the fullness of day. And I know there's a bunch of things with like Olivia Munn and Jessica Shim and a number of women of the Asian persuasion, but a number of women just in general. Beyonce, who are watching, who it was really obvious from my Instagram were watching. I still have it all archived and it's still on clouds. Just taking it down and trying to harass away my rights isn't going to help anyone. And you're hurting people. People are dying, so you're going to be dealt with in an extreme manner. You're torturing me and people are dying, and you're costing people billions. Judge Baldwin and Nick Vo, I mean, this is probably why Nick Vo is sick, right? He's probably feeling sick right now. Is you're costing billions of dollars to the economy, and you're hurting people in real time. Unless that's what he wants, then obviously he's a crooked cop. Throw him in a burning lake. The way of the wicked is as dark as night. They cannot tell what they stumble over. My son, pay attention to my words. Listen carefully to the words I say. Do not let them out of your sight. Keep them deep in your heart. They are life to those who grasp them. Health for the entire body. More than all else, keep watch over your heart, since here are the well springs of life. That's the Stephanie Yostin characters attacked me at my heart in a way which is provable from this book in Genesis 32, can affect you in your generative parts. Right here, do you realize that's connected to your heart? But yes, you can hurt someone over distance by connecting them to someone psychologically and then affecting that psychological bond in a very powerful way, even if the bond was built up over a lie or whatever. That is what adultery is. That's what abuse is. That's why this is rape and abuse. They could have, it doesn't have to be adultery. It seems in the Bible, it says, in Leviticus, don't let your wife sleep with your friend, or don't sleep with your friend's wife, your comrade's wife, your friend's wife, for offspring. But it very specifically says for offspring. It doesn't say, well, if that's like the relation, but it does very specifically say for offspring, for seed. The word seed is included specifically. Why do you think that is? So why do you think holding to the law, that looks very rigid, but holding to the spirit, it's like, well, just don't get her pregnant, but there seems to be, it's not even a loophole, it's just, don't take it that far because it's problematic. You see the wisdom in that? You see why a wise magistrate like Jehovah or Yah, who wants to get out of here and rave forever in eternity where it's fun, would set that forth, and why some people would take that and say that they're Jews, try to steal that IP away. Turn your back on the mouth that misleads. Keep your distance from lips that deceive. Let your eyes be fixed ahead, your gaze be straight before you. Let the path you tread be level, and all your ways made firm. Turn neither to right nor left. Keep your foot clear of evil. The next part of this is flight from the seductress, where a wise man's love should be. So flight from the seductress this is speaking about the women like Stephanie Yostin, who the court system here and the UT health system that is demeaning me and sending me to an evaluation. If I have to go to this is why Judge Baldwin would be thrown into a burning lake alive. I'm being tortured. They're trying to get a result out of me. They're trying to coax this out of me. This is not legal. It's abuse. They're terrible. They're the worst humans to ever exist. They should be sick of themselves because they're sickening. Ugh. That's it. That's all. That's all for today. I hope you've enjoyed the Proverbs for today. Proverbs 4 or April 4th. Tomorrow I'll do Proverbs 5. Hopefully, because I have to go to that evaluation tomorrow. So I'm saying if I have to go to this, it looks back on history as this is so torturous. This is why Judge Baldwin would be thrown alive. She was pretending that she wasn't watching this and that this isn't public. They're telling me in Africa they can see this, and this is hurting AFRICOM's mission in Africa while you're letting them treat me and abuse me like a monkey and abuse away African Americans' rights and all sorts of people's rights. I mean, I'm just gonna bring this up here because this is really fucking obvious to me. And as a black women get treated really wrong about this a lot. So Judge Baldwin, instead of taking right action here, is empowering abusive people who are literally, I'm not even sure if they even really give a fuck. I just think they like messing with my psychology, but you shouldn't be empowering that. It's a verified account. They're multiple women. They're just trying to harass me like a monkey in a zoo, and she's just saying to watch. I mean, all this is signaling in ways which are not verbal. But they can just put this here, monkey whisperer, weekend, zoo life. And I think it's Bella Hadid saying like, oh, it's okay because I'm dating The Weeknd or something and he's a black guy. But it's just some Arabs trying to demean African Americans and black culture. That's it. All right, I need to wipe the lens off. Hope you're having a blessed day. Hope you're having a blessed night. That's what the Nation of Islam is too, by the way. Just some Arabs paying off black people to demean black culture. Speak up for the one true God. Yo, Jehovah. Yeah. Have a blessed day. Have a blessed night. Yeah.